Sometimes our middle school kids get into these periods of like development where things are changing rapidly for them and they're making a lot of mistakes. And we are providing a lot of feedback. And we are constantly being, feel like we're having these big, long, drawn out conversations about the skills that they need to work on and the way that they're talking to people and the things that they're doing wrong. We have to be cautious not to meditate on their faults. And it feels sometimes like our kids, the adults in their life, only show up when things are wrong. And I've had this conversation with kids before, right? They come into my office and they'd be like, here I am again, dude. I screwed up again, And you could feel the energy coming off of them being like, this is the only way that we interact. When something goes wrong, this is the only time people care about me. This is the only time the adults show up in my life. Now, is it hyperbolic? Yes. Are they completely underestimating all of the work that people are pouring into them? Yes. But that negative emotion feels bigger to them, and that's natural. All of our negative emotions feel bigger to all of us. We're humans. It's what keeps us alive, right? That is something that is entirely part of our DNA, and we can't necessarily avoid it. But what we have to be aware of and be cautious of is during these acute moments of development, puberty, when our kids are experimenting and showing all these mistakes, that the feedback that they're getting isn't always so negative that they feel like this exacerbated shame, struggle, etc., that they need to remediate and like be constantly accountable for. And that's not because we don't need to deliver the feedback. Yes, we need to deliver the feedback. Yes, they need to get the message. But one, we can't beat a dead horse. And two, we have to be cautious about the way that we deliver this information. If we can be collaborative, if we can ask the right questions, and if we can actually try to get them to come up with the ideas for change, you've got something, right? Then you've got something. And that's the workaround. That's the workaround. Think about the way you're communicating and try to get them to come up with the types of change that they need to see.